What's going on, everybody? So tonight, doing something that I haven't done yet, and it's all good, you know, kind of stepping outside my box. My place is outside, but I do a lot of cooking, believe it or not. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cooking. I'm not gonna get y'all through the whole finished project, or product rather, because what I'm doing tonight is I'm putting a dish together for a work function tomorrow. You know, as a potluck. You know, we're pretty tight knit. Well, if you're not careful with those two words, you might mess it up really bad, right? So anyway, we're gonna be putting together a batch of jambalaya tonight. Jambalaya, however you want to say it. We say it jambalaya down here. Some people say it jambalaya. So anyway, this is, yes, don't y'all get mad at me now. This is for work now. I'm not putting a lot of time into this, but it's still gonna be great. So Zatarans, if y'all can't get this, I feel so bad for y'all. This is like a staple down here in the South. Okay, that's the jambalaya, you know, mix and stuff like that. The next thing we're going to use is 2 cans of Rotel diced tomatoes. 2 dose. A dash of Zatarans shrimp and crab boil. You gotta make it spicy, y'all. I mean, not too spicy. You don't want it overpowering. Like, whenever I say a dash, I'm talking about 3 teaspoons of this is gonna go into the mix, okay? And there's gonna be a little bit of this Blue Runner. This is another Southern staple as well. This company is down here in the South, y'all. Gonzales, Louisiana, okay? They make a lot of good products. It's just a base, right? Now, this is not a sodium. If you've got sodium issues, this recipe is not gonna be for you, right? Like if you've got high blood pressure or something like that, there's a significant amount of sodium in the Blue Runner, Blue Runner jambalaya base. And there's also a significant amount of sodium in the Rotel and in the jambalaya. Other than that, I'm not adding any more sodium because, believe me, that's plenty. We're not going to be using that whole can of Blue Runner. I'm actually going to put that in a container and freeze the majority of that. I'm just putting it in there for a little dash of extra, something extra special, okay? And I didn't have one thing. Hang on. So, just a can of, now it's Clover Valley. It's not the best now, y'all. This is, I mean, it's good, it works, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, diced tomatoes. 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 can of hot Rotel. That's the habanero, diced tomatoes with the habanero. Now, outside of that, this is not gonna have any heat. I'm not adding anything extra. This 1 can with the diced green chilies and the other 2 cans, drained, mind you. Those 2 cans of Rotel are going to be drained. It's going to be all the heat we need for this dish. Man, I should have had all of this stuff out, but I had to keep it cold because a lot of this stuff isn't going to go in until tomorrow. Well, I say a lot, especially this. This is fresh Gulf of Mexico white peeled shrimp. I got them both upside down. Okay. This from the South. You know, I get this from Rouse's supermarket here locally. White shrimp. You can use brownies. Brownies are fine. Brownies is a Southern term. You know, brownies is another breed of shrimp. They're brown. We have brown shrimp down here, and we have white shrimp. White shrimp are more Cold weather, you catch them during the cold weather seasons. And then brownies, you know, that's during, you know, whenever it's warm and stuff like that. Like coming up, shrimp season's about to open, a month or something like that out. I don't know. I'm not a shrimper, so I've been once. The other thing is, if you're cooking 2 boxes of jambalaya mix, you know, jambalaya, you gotta have at least 2 packs of sausage. I like more sausage than that, but you know what? I just had 2 in the freezer, so got these thawed out. Coneca, that's another southern staple, just in case y'all didn't know. That's on I-65 in Alabama. That's where that comes from. Best sausage in the world. Alright, so I'm gonna get everything cooked up, or not cooked up, prepped. Not gonna bring y'all through all of that. I do want to talk about 2 things here. Shut the fridge. One thing is this. This is my Lodge carbon steel skillet. Lodge. Whenever they came out with this, I was like, yep, that's the skillet for me. I love this thing. I use it all the time. I use it for making pizza, homemade pizza, sauteing. Yeah, I love it. It's great for it, okay? Introduce y'all to my baby. This is my baby. I don't know if the light gleams off of that pretty good. Y'all, this sucker is butter smooth. Like, I don't know if y'all can hear it. You hear that it's not like rough. It doesn't, that's because it's smooth. I'm gonna do a video on how to finish a cast iron skillet or a cast iron pot, okay? And here's the thing. I'm gonna do the video with this. I don't know what brand of pot this is. I don't even know how many quarts it holds because there's no identifiable markings on it except for this handle. This handle is the only odd thing about this pot. See how it's big on this end and small on this end? I don't know what country this was made in. I don't know if it's made in America or what. But you can see it has plenty of rust scale on the lid. The outside's not too bad. Y'all can't really see that. My arm's in the way. You can't really see that either. There you go. Alright. Plenty of rust on the inside. Man, the lighting's so bad, y'all. Sorry about that. So this doesn't have any really identifiable markings. I'm not sure exactly what country this was made in. Maybe after I clean off some of this rust and everything and get it re-seasoned, then I will know. Maybe I'll uncover a clue. That's gonna come in a re-seasoning cast iron video coming up just for y'all, because I do it a little bit different than everybody else does. Everybody's got their own way, y'all, right? Got your own way of cooking, your own way of seasoning. I got my own way of taking care of cast iron. So, let me get everything prepped up. Be right back. Pro tip, y'all. Make sure that you are washing the tops of your canned goods before you open them, okay? These things have been shipped all over the daggone place. You know, things are messy whenever they're being shipped. Make sure y'all clean this stuff. Don't just open it willy-nilly and start dumping your product into the food that you're gonna eat. Wash it, and I suggest washing it, the tops of your lids that you're gonna open with, you know, antibacterial soap. Come on. Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay, y'all. Pro tip. It's not a pro. I'm not a pro at anything. I'm jack of all trades, master of none. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I have my carbon steel skillet on the stove. I have added some extra light virgin olive oil, you know, nothing fancy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up to the smoke point, all right? The smoke point basically is where you get it, you get the skillet hot enough to where the oil just starts to smoke a little bit. I'm gonna run my water and get it hot in this process. I'm not running it right now because it's gonna create a lot of background noise that I don't want. So we'll get that going, and once we do that, Zach Stivers did a little video on this, and he was spot on. This is the same way I do it, right? But my carbon steel skillet doesn't need to be cleaned because it's already been cleaned. And I think the last thing I did in it was some grilled cheese, right? So there's nothing in there. It's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up to temperature, just because it's been setting for a few days. I'm going to bring it up to temperature with that hot oil, wash it out, and then put some more fresh oil in it, just a little bit, and then I'm going to start sauteing my sausage, okay? Getting that ready. Okay.